Hi, I'm Scott, and I'm reviewing 3 rice balls from Family Mart Japan. So if you come to Japan, you're definitely going to be chomping down on a few rice balls, or as they say in Japanese, onigiri. So we're going to start off with this one right here, which is made with lovely salmon eggs. Looks very luxurious. So they're even more expensive than your average rice bowl, or onigiri as they call them in Japanese, but hopefully it's going to be a tasty wee treat. It's actually a wee bit more expensive than your typical rice bowl. It comes in at $1.45 US dollars, which is 225 yen. So, you know, it's not the cheapest rice bowl in the entire shop, but it does use premium ingredients. So let's see what the product description says. This rice bowl is filled with natural red salmon roe, marinated in a richly flavored soy sauce. So it's quite the write-up. It's short and sweet, but to the point. Let's go in for a closer look. Okay, so if you're not really a big fan of like fish eggs and stuff, this might be a wee bit kind of, not nasty to look at, but yeah, because to be honest with you, I don't usually eat this kind of thing with like raw fish eggs. Look at them glistening on there. So I know a lot of people who love Japanese cuisine absolutely adore this kind of thing, but unfortunately, not me. So my review might be a little bit kind of skew with, but we'll give it a try anyway. And because we're having rice balls today, I chose a simple drink. We're going to have some Japanese green tea. So I'm having my tea in this fancy sushi cup, and if you want to get one of these for a souvenir, let me know in the comments and I'll tell you which shop I got it from. They're all over the place. Okay, so let's see what this is all about. We'll crack it open. Now, just from feeling it, it feels pretty small. You might have seen in the video before, it's not really all that big because sometimes these premium products, because they are using expensive ingredients, and there's bits of rice falling over the place already. Now, the thing with these kinds of rice balls is, especially the premium ones, you should buy them and eat them right away. I bought this one yesterday and I put it in the fridge, so it's kind of dried out a little bit, so sorry about that, but I have to do that just in advance just because of the way my life goes here. But anyway, it's quite small. It's not the biggest one. There's bits of rice dropping all over the place because it is kind of dried out a little bit, but let's give it a try. And I'm not looking forward to this so much. Now, as premium rice balls go, I must say I'm kind of disappointed in this because the filling, I mean, there's not a great deal of filling in the middle there. And as I said, I'm not really a big fan of like fish eggs and stuff, so it kind of feels a little bit salty. The fish eggs themselves, I mean, they're quite small and there's not a great deal in there. So for a premium product, I don't know, I mean, it's not really hitting the spot with me. Plus, I did buy this a day earlier, so the rice itself has kind of dried out. If I'd put it in the microwave, it might have kind of moistened or kind of steamed the rice a little bit more. But because it's got fish eggs, ikura, in the middle, I didn't really want to heat up, so it might change the color and stuff. So, okay, let's give it another try. Now, I must say, having it with some tea kind of balances out the flavor a little bit because, yeah, the fish eggs are quite oily and the soy sauce, it's quite a strong flavored soy sauce. So this combination, the kind of the milder flavoring rice, milder flavored rice with the kind of the rich eggs in the middle, you know, it works together very well. But also you can see why green tea goes perfectly when you're eating this kind of like traditional Japanese food like sushi. It just goes really well together. But as for a rating for this one here, I'm gonna give it 5 out of 10. I was really expecting a lot more because it is a premium product, but I don't know, it's small. There's not a great deal of filling inside. Just a little bit disappointing for me, but my rating might be a wee bit kind of biased because I'm not a huge fan of this kind of thing to begin with. But yeah, 5 out of 10. The second one I've got here is a collaboration product with Sekai no Yamachan. So this is a collaboration with a famous restaurant chain from Nagoya. And their signature dish is deep fried chicken wings. So they're specialists in chicken, and their deep fried chicken wings are actually seasoned with savory sweet soy sauce based kind of a sauce and coated with like generous amounts of black pepper. I've tried their chicken wings before and they were fantastic. So it's a very famous brand, but this one is spicy chahan, which is the fried rice, and it's got a piece of fried chicken in the center. Okay, let's look at the product description for this one. It says, this is a fried rice rice ball featuring karaage, supervised by Sekai no Yamachan. It's made with their signature phantom pepper, known for its bold spiciness and flavor, to create a spicy fried rice base. Inside you'll find karaage, which is the fried chicken, seasoned with the same phantom pepper, and a sweet, savory sauce. To be honest with you, this one seems a wee bit more up my alley with fried chicken and fried rice, rather than the one I tried previously to this, but let's go in for a closer look. Okay, so you'll have seen from the video, it's quite a different kind of a product from the previous one. Fried chicken and fried rice with a spicy phantom pepper. Okay, so let's open it up. Oh, and it's got Sekai no Yamachan, a little man who's like I think he was the founder of the company. He's on the rice bowl here. Oh. I'm already much more excited about this one. Let's give you a closer look. So the thing with like these fried rice balls is they tend to fall apart, but this one is really keeping its shape. I think it's really nicely designed. So I think it's going to keep its shape right until the very end, because look at that. Don't know whether they use like different type of rice to make it stick together like this, but it smells absolutely fantastic. Let's go straight in for a bite. Now, I didn't actually get to the chicken yet, but I can tell you the what's it called, the phantom pepper, as they call it. It's got quite a bit of a kick to it. It's quite spicy, so I can feel the heat coming through, even just through the rice. And it's a lovely spiciness. Oh, it's nice and hot. But let's try and get through into the actual chicken itself. It's nice and juicy, and it's actually quite a fair size. So this rice ball, as a whole, it's a really nice size. It's almost the same price as the previous one with the fish eggs. How much does this one cost? 260 yen compared to the other one. So it's more expensive than the premium one. However, yeah, it's really filling because there's loads of rice and a nice chunk of chicken in the center. And the flavor is just quite a robust flavor with the sweet soy sauce base and the mystery pepper, the phantom pepper, which they put on both the chicken and the rice. And yeah, so I'm gonna give this one 9 out of 10, which is quite a high rating. It's a good size, it's full of flavor, and it's holding together nicely, which I really like. Now, next one we've got up here is this one here. So it's actually tuna mayonnaise sushi roll, which is called like temaki sushi. So these are standard procedure. If you're going to go to any convenience store, you're going to find these all over the place. The other rice balls are kind of seasonal. You might find them, you might not find them, but these, you're going to find them in all the convenience stores. They're really, you know, it's par for the course. These are like your Big Mac. Big Mac. So let's see what the product description says about this one. This hand-rolled sushi features a flavorful tuna mayonnaise made with a special sauce that includes dashi soy sauce infused with the rich umami of bonito and mackerel flakes. So it's super simple. Let's see what it actually looks like when you open it up. So there is a little bit of a technique to opening these things. Don't just go and open it up and all over the place. You got to do it like this. So there's a little thing here and you just pull this down, okay? Listen in. Don't make a dog's breakfast out of this, so because I've done it many a time. Pull this one down here. There you go. And that's it. You're ready to go. And it rolls out like this. And then you take off this piece and you're left with this bit hanging here, and then you just kind of open out the contents like this, and then you just you roll it out onto here like this, and then pull this out, and you are ready to rock and roll. That's it. It's amazing. How do they make these things? How do they think of these things? They're all basically, whichever convenience store you go to, they're going to be similar, a similar kind of engineering, but yeah. No, this smells really good. This is a classic. I already know I'm going to like this because I've had it a million times before, but the seaweed, the nori itself it's nice and crispy. The smell coming from the tuna mix, the tuna mayonnaise, is not just tuna and mayonnaise. It's got like a special dashi or like a soy sauce dashi in there, which has been flavored with bonito. So it's going to give it an extra punch of umami, of course. Oh, and the rice itself is going to be lightly flavored with a little bit of vinegar probably. So let's dig in. Absolutely no complaints. Size, I mean, these are really pretty cheap, really. I mean, they're 160 yen, which is about $1, and you can get one of these. And for me, compared to the other one with the fish eggs, this is much more filling. The rice itself is more moist and a little bit, it's not quite so compact. It's kind of, so when you squeeze it, it's quite kind of, it's loose, but it sticks together. And the flavor of the tuna mayonnaise is just perfect. The balance is incredible. And probably whichever convenience store you go to, you're going to get a very similar kind of a product. So you can't really go wrong with one of these. And I think if you come to Japan with your family and you have little kids would love this as well. And it's also really fun to put together. So if you give your kids one each and teach them how to kind of roll it up, it's kind of an authentic, I suppose, kind of a Japanese experience, but really good. And it goes really well with green tea. So for my rating, I'm going to give this 9 out of 10. It's just difficult to beat one of these. I mean, they're absolute classics, so give them a try. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.